Good morning, friends and my dear students. I am Dr. Rajni Gaur from Jagannath Institute of Education, JIMS GEMTech. My subject is Gender, School and Society. And in this lecture, I have chosen my topic, Reproducing Gender in Schools, Teachers' Attitude and Classroom Interaction, from the Unit 4, Gender Issues in Curriculum. Before starting the presentation on this topic, I would like to tell you the meaning of gender and gender bias. Although we have already discussed about these two concepts in my previous presentations, but here in this lecture, I would like to introduce these terms again. Gender refers to culturally and socially constructed differences between the two sexes. It refers to the way society encourages and reaches the two sexes to behave differently through socialization. And gender bias refers to unequal treatment or perception of individual based on gender. It is a preference or prejudice towards one gender over the other. It can be conscious or unconscious thought that one gender is more powerful than the other gender. Now we move on to the gender biases in teachers' attitude. When children enters into the school life, the role of teacher tends to add and generate right sense of equity in the minds of girls and boys at the school. In order to create right concept of equity in the mind of both the genders, teacher needs to observe that all the aspects of the process of socialization before the polished, refined, and right perspective of equity is conceptually established. It can be practiced in the classroom itself and outside the society. In fact, teacher is to play the following roles. Sometimes teacher act as a guardian, sometimes mentor, sometimes they guide us like a protector and even a substitute of mother and father at a school, and which is a very big responsibility of a teacher. But it has been observed that many prejudices are reflected in the class during teaching. Such biases are communicated explicitly or implicitly. The teacher's behavior have a deep impact with regard to gender differentiation. Such differentiations are carried further students' lives. Teachers' gender stereotypes and prejudices shape their classroom's behavior in many ways, but the three ways I have mentioned here strongly helps in shaping the classroom behavior. First one is teachers often model gender stereotypic behavior. Generally, teachers create certain gender-related biases and fears in the mind of students regarding study of mathematics and science subjects. Female teachers, for example, often exhibit mathematic-phobic behavior. General view is that subjects like mathematics and science are for boys, not for girls. Social studies and languages, especially English, is meant for girls. Second one is teachers often exhibit differential expectation for male and female. For example, creating dress-up and construction centered and accepting, even facilitating gender differentiated use. Preschool teachers labeling and use of gender increases their pupils' gender stereotyping and avoidance of cross-gender playmates. And that is also a very big issue for students in school. Teachers' unconscious gender biases can produce stereotypical expectation for a student's success and participation in the classroom process. Now, next is gender biases in classroom interaction. The socialization of gender is reinforced at school because classrooms are microcosmos of society, mirroring its strengths and ills alike. It follows that the normal socialization patterns of young children that often lead to distorted perceptions of gender roles are reflected in the classroom. Within the classroom itself, there is the overt and covert discrimination arising out of ignorance and deeply ingrained ways of thinking on the part of teachers. This manifests itself in language, gesture, posture, and action as seen in the ways girls and boys are seated in the classroom and strongly gets instilled in their supple minds for their coming life. Thank you, friends. Hope this topic helps you to understand that how we can reproduce the gender in school through the help of curriculum, textbooks, student-teacher interaction, and teachers' attitude. Thank you.